On BBC One, the Election Day 9 o'clock news with Michael Buerk.
Britons voted in the sunshine. A high turnout to choose between a record fifth term for the Tories or the first change of government for 18 years. The agony of Zaire as thousands of stricken refugees emerge from the bush. And the loyalist protest at the Maze is over. Good evening. The polls close in an hour after a record-breaking British general election. The longest campaign this century, the largest number of potential voters, more candidates chasing more parliamentary seats than ever before. It's been the hottest day of the year. Many places have reported a high turnout. The main party leaders have all cast their votes in their constituencies and are there, waiting for the nation's verdict. Our political correspondent Anne Perkins reports.
The whole Blair family walked across from their house in Trimdon in the morning sun to vote, stopping to greet a small crowd of supporters. Ewan, 13, Nicholas, 11 and 9-year-old Catherine, unusually exposed to media attention. Their father still refusing to make any prediction about the result.
That depends on the people.
There was a big security presence at the village community centre and even more photographers. John Major, Norma and their son James all voted together in their home village near Huntingdon, emerging to the same kind of media barrage.
This side first, I promise we'll turn round, and no need to shout, OK?
Mr Major said he was feeling entirely confident and very relaxed. He'll make the short journey back to London soon after the declaration here. And in Somerset, Paddy Ashdown and his wife Jane, together with their dog Lucas, posed in the shade of Mrs Ashdown's favourite apple tree before they went to vote. Mr Ashdown said he'd also be voting by proxy for his daughter Kate, who's just produced his first grandchild. All over the country, the sun shone and people voted. This evening, a high turnout's reported from many areas. In Belfast, there was, as usual, a highly visible police presence, but throughout the UK, security's been tight after the IRA's campaign of disruption. There are more voters on the register than ever before, 44 million, and they've got a total of 3,717 candidates to choose from. A total of 659 members of Parliament will be elected to come here to Westminster, 8 more than last time. And with a record number of women standing, over 100 of them could be women. Anne Perkins, BBC News, Westminster.
Coverage of the results of the general election begins at 5 to 10 on BBC One. Election 97 will be on air throughout the night. Hosted by David Dimbleby, the programme will bring the results from counts throughout Britain. It'll also have expert comment and analysis. Well, joining me now from the Election 97 studio is our political editor, Robin Oakley. Robin, what's the timetable tonight? What will you be looking for and when?
Well, the earliest results we'll probably get are from Sunderland North and Sunderland South. There'll be a race on between those two, probably to be the first to declare. Some of the key early results, around about 11:30 we should get Birmingham Edgbaston, which is one of the first of the marginal seats to declare. Needing a 5% swing, Labour would be on their way to government, it would seem likely, if they get Birmingham Edgbaston. Round about midnight we'll get Crosby, where a 10% swing is needed. If the kind of landslide indicated by the opinion polls is going to take place for Labour, then they would capture Crosby soon after midnight. Round about 1 o'clock in the morning we'll start to see what kind of casualties there might be among Tory ministers, with Michael Forsyth's seat in Stirling declaring round about that time.
What's this election result going to tell us beyond just who's won and lost?
Well, we'll be looking to see things like the effect of the Eurosceptics and the intervention by various millionaires, Sir James Goldsmith with his referendum party, Paul Sykes bankrolling those Tories willing to come out against a single currency. Be interesting to see if Europe has had an effect on this campaign. 19% of people, according to the opinion polls, say it is their first interest in casting their vote. We'll get a lot of Tory Eurosceptic results round about 1 o'clock in the morning, and that might indicate whether Tory Eurosceptics have been able to insulate themselves against any swing against their party. An interesting result, perhaps, about 1 o'clock in the morning with David Miller, the former cabinet minister, who is actually facing Sir James Goldsmith, the leader of the referendum party in Putney. Sir James Goldsmith, if he takes some votes away from David Miller, could see Labour in there.
Robin, I'll be there. In fact, good luck. A long night. A massive airlift is underway in Zaire to repatriate tens of